Hello guys, it is Gate of Theories here, and it has been around 11 months since Disney Plus was finally launched in the UK, and initially for me, the nostalgia and the classics it was giving us, it was just making me feel like I was on cloud 9, especially because it launched right as soon as we all went into lockdown. Wow, that was almost a year ago. But anyway, Disney Plus has one giant problem that I think everyone has noticed once you get past that nostalgia part and you're on cloud 9 for a bit of watching those classic movies. And that is the lack of adult content that other streaming services such as Netflix or Amazon Prime offer. But today, literally a few minutes ago, Disney Star was officially launched, and this is basically the adult side of Disney Plus being added onto the service. So today, we are going to be reviewing this new add-on for Disney Plus. We'll be discussing the prices, the shows, how to use it, and of course, whether it's worth it in the first place, and see whether this is a great addition to Disney Plus UK or a big letdown. But before we go any further, please make sure that you click that red subscribe button down below and have your notifications turned on so that you get notified every time we make a brand new Disney Plus video. So, before we go any further into this video, since this is a review, if you want to look at a certain point in the review that you're interested in, there will be video chapters in the description to go on further into the video at your own will. So, firstly, let's just discuss what actually is Disney Star for those who don't know about it. You may have seen it advertised on YouTube and Instagram, but in a nutshell, Disney Star is lots of TV shows and a few movies added onto Disney Plus that have a more adult-orientated audience compared to the other stuff of Disney Plus, such as the animated movies, which appeal to a more wide-range audience, such as kids and adults and families mainly. However, since Star has been released, there has been a slight change in the current UK Disney Plus price, but you do get Star for free when buying Disney Plus, but we'll come more onto that later. According to the Disney Plus website, it says, quote, "Star brings you more. A brand new world of TV series, movies, and new originals with thousands of hours of bigger, bolder, and more exciting stories than ever before." And the same way National Geographic works on Disney Plus, it is another addition being added on to further show this is Disney plus Marvel, Pixar, so on, and now Star. And the service will be available on any platform you can get Disney Plus on already, so your TV, your computer, phone, tablet, games console, etc. It also works with systems such as Amazon Fire Stick and Chromecast functionality. However, the only current mainstream device that Disney Plus isn't on is the Nintendo Switch, but neither is Netflix or Amazon, and the last time they were on a Nintendo console was the Wii U, but since then they have been taken off, so I wouldn't expect it appearing on the Switch at any point soon, even with Star being added. So let's have a quick look into the big titles that are coming to Disney Star UK to see whether it's worth getting these add-ons to Disney Plus or not. As I said before, Star's aim is basically to offer adult content to Disney Plus's roster, as currently there is only really Star Wars and Marvel and National Geographic, but most of those you can easily watch as a kid as well. Currently there is little films or TV shows that actually go above a 12 rating on the service. I can think of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which is a 15 for some seasons, and I can't even think of a current movie on that platform, let alone any shows or movies that are 18 rated. But this is exactly what Star is going to change for the service, and we can see this through a big 5-page poster that Disney has released. Firstly, let's discuss the originals, as currently Disney Plus has definitely been lacking in those originals, and currently none so far come anywhere close to Netflix or Amazon's. And for this, I'm not going to be including the shows like WandaVision or The Mandalorian, as they're basically spin-offs building off from movies, but they're being released exclusively on Disney Plus. I'm talking about the originals, by which I mean something brand new. Unfortunately, if you're looking for just originals that you can't get anywhere else, Star again is not offering up a lot. There is only 4 originals currently coming to Disney Star UK, and that is not a lot compared to anywhere near Amazon or Netflix. This includes Big Sky, a TV show about the disappearance of 2 teenagers in a dark drama thriller that follows a private detective agency who tries to find them. Hellstrom, another TV show about a son and daughter of a mysterious powerful serial killer who track down the terrorizing worst of humanity. However, this show was already exclusive to Hulu in the US in 2020, which is basically the US's version of Disney Star. Love, Victor, which is a TV spin-off to the highly acclaimed movie Love, Simon, about the closeted gay teenager who is forced to come out. However, Love, Simon isn't even on Disney Plus in the first place, or Star either, so why this is an exclusive, I'm not really sure. And finally, Solar Opposites, which is another Hulu TV show released in 2020 in the US. It is an animated show about a family of aliens from a better world who must take refuge in the middle of America, where they disagree on whether Earth is awful or awesome. So, as you can see, there's a bit of a trend here with these originals and Disney Star in general, and that is it's basically the world's version of Hulu, which is an add-on exclusive to the Disney Plus US version. As for the other shows and movies, Disney Star does offer some classics, and finally has more shows with lots of seasons on, apart from shows just like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but many of these shows and movies currently in the UK can be found on other streaming services, so the question you have to really ask yourself is, do you want to pay for Disney Plus for these shows and get lots of Disney classics, or do you want to pay for Netflix or Amazon for these shows and get Netflix and Amazon originals instead? For example, for me personally, I initially only got Netflix to see all seasons of How I Met Your Mother because I absolutely love it. If I currently didn't own any streaming service and wanted to buy a streaming service to watch all seasons of How I Met Your Mother, I now have the choice of either Netflix or Disney Plus, as How I Met Your Mother is now added through Star. Unless I really want to watch loads of Disney films, I'm going to choose Netflix still, as lots of the other shows on Star are very similar, if not the same, to the ones that are already on Netflix or Amazon. It isn't clear at the moment for any of the shows that are on Disney Star, as well as other streaming services, whether in the future they'll only be exclusive to Star and be taken off other streaming services, as in every case it just comes down to the contracts. But currently, it doesn't look like any of the shows that are going to be just on Star are going to be taking off Amazon or Netflix, so unless you already own Disney Plus, it isn't necessarily worth it. Some of these shows that Disney Star is going to offer are the classics such as all seasons of Glee, Scrubs, and Modern Family, but Modern Family only has seasons 1 to 8, but that's the same with both Netflix and Amazon Prime already in the UK, so nothing has changed with that, and like I said, you can get most of these shows already on Netflix or Amazon. Other shows such as American Dad and Family Guy come into Star as well to fit with the whole Simpsons premise on Disney Plus already, and shows such as seasons 1 to 15 of Grey's Anatomy, which is nearly every single season, is also coming. There is a lot of shows coming with lots of seasons, but like I said, many are already on Amazon and Netflix already. They may come off in the future and only stay on Star exclusively, but like I said, it's unclear which films and which TV shows that will happen to. As for the films, there's a lot more older and classic films rather than more modern ones, unfortunately, which is what Disney Plus has been doing since they launched. I see the roster of films aimed more at a slightly older adult. They seem to be more appealing to parents or grandparents, which makes sense because if you're a parent who will be buying Disney Plus for your child, then it gives yourself something to watch now as an added bonus. There's many new films being added, but a few include Borat, Deadpool 2 to fit in with the MCU, though not Deadpool 1, and that's probably because that's currently on Netflix in the UK, but it's unclear how long that will stay on Netflix for. The Fault in Our Stars, The Maze Runner, and just a whole lot of very old classic films aimed for a much older generation. Next, let's discuss the prices, as there's been a slight change to the original price of Disney Plus in the UK since Star has been launched. Since Disney Plus launched in the UK, it has been the reasonable price of $5.99 a month or $59.99 a year. That is, however, changing from the day this video is going up, so once Star has been released. From the 23rd of February onwards, the new price for Disney Plus is now £7.99 a month or $79.90 a year. That is an increase of £2 extra for Star, and that is now the new standard price of Disney Plus in the UK, so from now on you can't get Disney Plus without Star. However, if you already have a Disney Plus subscription from before Star's release on the 23rd of February, then the pricing still remains at $5.99 or $59.99. However, this will change after the subscriber's first bill date after the 22nd of August 2021, when the new price will take place for all users across the UK. So, for any new users, unfortunately Star is increasing the price of Disney Plus, but for all existing users, you basically get Star for free for the first 6 months, which is pretty good all things considered. However, at least Star isn't as bad as Disney Plus's extreme premiere access price if you want to watch new films such as Raya and the Last Dragon, which is £20, you heard me right, in the UK, but that's a whole other Disney Plus situation. But what I am surprised by and thankful for, in my opinion, is that Disney didn't do what Amazon Prime have done, which is by adding Star as basically an added extra if you want it. Amazon currently has different channels such as Eurosport that users can buy as an add-on to their current Prime account. I am surprised Disney didn't do this with Star themselves, but I reckon they just believe overall they can get more money out of all customers with making Star compulsory with the service rather than having it as an added bonus for a little extra fee. If we compare this new pricing to Netflix and Amazon, however, things slightly change now. Amazon's pricing for Prime Video is only £5.99 a month for just Prime Video alone, the same as Disney Plus was before Star. However, now for Disney Plus's new price of £7.99 a month, Amazon offers Prime Video and Prime Music, Prime Reading, unlimited photo storage, and premium one-day delivery on all Amazon packages for only £7.99 a month, whereas Disney gives you Disney Star. Really, which one sounds better? Of course, Amazon gives the best offer. As for Netflix, the basic pack is in the UK £5.99, but that doesn't even involve HD, and for the standard pack of £9.99, HD is available and you can only watch on 2 screens. So clearly Disney Plus, even with Star, is still cheaper than Netflix, but Netflix still offers a lot more and a lot more better originals that Disney and Star doesn't yet. So it varies depending on which price point you want to actually take. So let's move on now to how Disney Star actually looks on the website and on your phone, and how to actually use it.
Okay, so it has literally just came out, and guys, I am actually really excited for this because any new addition to anything is just really awesome. So here we are onto Disney Plus. Just about to click the continue. It says more thrills, more drama, more for every mood, access parental controls and profile settings, or on your Disney Plus mobile app. So clearly it can be stopped from children seeing it because, like I said, this is just mainly for adults. So let's press continue and off we go. Access the full catalogue. See your content rating to 18 plus. So this has actually got proper adult content. Other profiles will remain at their current rating and can be updated in profile settings in your Disney Plus mobile app. So it does look like you do have to do it with every single account. And let's see. So if we want to access the full catalogue, we'll have to add in our password. And here we go. So now, because we literally have the full thing, we also have to apparently add in a pin, because as always, as I keep on saying, this is 18 plus content. So you can add in a pin if you want. I'm going to set mine later, so I'll press remind me later. But that's just to make sure that, especially if you've got younger kids, that they can't access this themselves. And we can also now give this power to any other accounts. So I'm going to give it to the other people in my family who will need this, and then to the younger person in my family, they're not going to get it because they're not old enough. And then you press save and start streaming, and hopefully now it's all working. And here we go. So as usual with Disney Plus, it's basically just created another big button. So of course we've got the Disney button, we've got the Pixar button, the Marvel button, the Star Wars button, the National Geographic button, and now finally the Star button. And we can see it's got this nice little animation. I always did really love these animations that they brought, especially the Star Wars one, because I think it's just like really cool. But it's got this really cool animation. So let's actually click on Star and see what there is. We've just discussed these shows, so let's go for it. So it's got this cool animation of showing you its Star, and it basically just shows the featured, and it just works as a normal Disney Plus program. So of course we can search for a certain program up here. We can look at the Disney Plus originals, and it'll now add the originals in. We can of course look at the movies, and it'll add the movies in, and of course we can look at the series and it'll add that stuff in. So we've got featured, so we've got like this Big Sky, which was the original. We've got Family Guy and the Solar Opposites, of course, like I said, similar to The Simpsons. Critically acclaimed romantic movies, there's Love, Victor, another original. Drama series, comedy series, action movies, comedy movies, horror, science fiction, musicals, crime and mystery series, action comedies, Celebrate Black stories, documentaries, bingeable series, cult classics. So, like I keep on saying, lots of these are like much more adult orientated, and I am actually really loving this. And of course, once you get to a certain thing, so let's go to bingeable series, because of course that is a big factor of Star, that finally Disney Plus has lots of bingeable series of like series from like series like 1 to 9, for example, on How I Met Your Mother. If we carry on, we just click the arrow as normal as if we were in Disney Plus, and there we go. So it is like as simple to use as you expect, just a little bit of setting up, and it works really well.
So, is Disney Star worth it? Well, I'd say if you're already a paid Disney Plus subscriber, I'd say definitely, especially since the price won't change at first, and you have time to fully check out Star for yourself to see whether you want to pay the added £2 per month after the 22nd of August. As I've been saying throughout this whole video, the main problem with Disney Plus initially is that it didn't offer enough adult content, and that is exactly what Star offers. It is a great improvement to Disney Plus, as without it, Disney Plus really doesn't seem appealing to anyone who isn't either a classic Disney fan or a family with children. It's especially appealing to parents who will buy the normal Disney Plus for their children, but now get something for themselves as well with Star. However, if you haven't yet signed up for Disney Plus and you have an Amazon or Netflix account, or you're looking for a certain show, the chances are other streaming services like Amazon and Netflix are going to be a lot more satisfying, as even with Star, the library is still lacking on Disney Plus, and many of the new additions to Star can already be found on other streaming platforms. Unless you're solely going for nostalgia and wanting to look at classic films, Disney Plus is definitely for you, and Star is a great addition to that look. But if you're looking for something more modern, I'd say go for other streaming services, as they're just full of a lot more modern stuff, and they have kids sections for kids stuff, and it's mainly just all adult stuff, whereas on Disney, it's basically just the giant kids section, and this Star is now the added adult stuff. Really, which one do you want? But anyway, guys, that's the end of the video. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, make sure that you smash that like button down below and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Tell us down below in the comments what you think of Disney Star. Have you tried it out? Are you going to get it, and are you not? And do you think it's a needed addition and a needed improvement to Disney Plus, or do you think it wasn't needed at all? Do you like it being a new addition, or do you really just not care? Let me know all your thoughts down below about Disney Star UK, and as always, we've been here on Gate of Theories. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.